We're here for the daily Forex report for June 13th. We're looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair closed up on Friday, overall moving sideways. It did gap up at the open, about 20 pips. Has retraced that already. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways, potentially moving as high as 92.27, possibly as low as 90.66. Look for some resistance around 92.05 and look for some support around 90.75. Okay, now the Euro-USD pair. This particular pair gapped as well, gapped up about 36 pips. We're looking for it to retrace prior to the week's close. This pair is moving sideways, still biased to the downside though. Look for it to potentially go as high as 122.14, possibly as low as 119.53. Look for some resistance around 121.75 and look for some support around 120.25. Okay, now the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair moved much lower on Friday, closed down. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 148.32, possibly as low as 143.96. Look for some resistance around 146.25 and look for some support around 145.00. Now the US Swiss, this pair gapped down at the open, gapped down about 25 pips. Did close up on Friday, overall moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 116.15, possibly as low as 113.55. Look for some resistance around 115.50 and look for some support around 113.95. Now, as far as news announcements goes, we do have the Bank of England releasing, or I'm sorry, the Bank of Japan releasing their rate decision tomorrow. No consensus on that one given. They are going to, looks like they are going to hold rates though at 0.1%, which was the previous. Now we also have the Reserve Bank of Australia releasing their minutes at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. No consensus on that one. They've already released the numbers, so this is just kind of the reason why they held or moved their rate actually. It can be good news, but it doesn't really move the market because the news has already been released. Now, as far as what I'm looking at during this next session, we do have the U.S. Swiss that has created a swing trade over the past 3 sessions. So if we do get a break above this, I'm looking for it to continue up to about this area, about the 116.15 mark. I do believe that we'll hit that pretty quick. So that would be a good move of about 68 pips or so. Now, we also have the U.S.-Japanese yen pair that has created a swing trade set up as well over the past 3 bars. But if you notice, we did gap right above it at the open. Now, if we get a reversal and basically a break above the open at this point, then we can look for it to head on up to around the 92.35 mark. So we definitely have to keep an eye on this one. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.